Troop, attention. Color guard, advance. Salute, pledge. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Color guard, post. Will the Scouts please remain standing and join me in the Scout oath and law? On my honor, I will do my best to do my duty to God and my country, to obey the Scout law, to help other people at all times, keep myself physically strong, mentally awake, and morally straight. A Scout is trustworthy, loyal, helpful, friendly, courteous, kind, obedient, cheerful, thrifty, brave, clean, and reverent. 2. You may be seated.
Good afternoon, everyone, and welcome. At this time, on behalf of the National Council of the Boy Scouts of America, I hereby convene this Court of Honor for the purpose of presenting the Eagle Scout badge to Eagle Scout Graham Howard Fay. Will everyone please stand and will Graham come forward with to the front of the room? The Eagle Scout Badge is the highest youth award which may be earned by a member of the Boy Scouting program. It represents another step forward by the Scout toward the BSA's goals of developing citizenship, of imparting character development, and enhancing personal fitness. While the Eagle Scout Badge is one of 7 badges which the Scout earns, the achievement of the Eagle Scout Badge is indeed the highest honor that a Scout may achieve. Graham, raise your right hand in the Scout symbol and please repeat the Scout oath. On my honor,
I will do my best to do my duty to God and my country, to obey the Scout law, to help other people at all times, to keep myself mentally straight, morally straight, mentally awake. Oh my goodness. Physically strong, mentally straight, and
it's hard.
I was never good at this one.
It's hard. Physically strong, mentally straight,
Physically strong, mentally awake, and morally straight.
There you go, thank you. Would everybody please sit? You can have it. Thank you very much. Now I wish to call upon Scoutmaster Selena Holbrook. Oh, don't go away. you get to stand up here. On your Scoutmaster Selena Holbrook, to have a few words for you.
So we all deserve some grace every now and then, right? And standing up here and looking at everybody's faces is a little bit different, isn't it? All right, no big deal and no pressure. What would it be like if every youth in our country got to participate in the scouting program?
It'd be very different.
It'd be very different. Unfortunately, there's a lot of youth who do not get the opportunity to participate in the scouting program. There's also a subset of youth who get their eyes set on things like cars and girls and sports and a whole lot of other things. Or perhaps there's family situations that play into things. But there are some youth who participate in the program who at some point in time make a choice not to do that. I think there was a period of time that some of us may have been a little bit nervous that Graham was headed in that direction. But I am really glad to say I'm proud of Graham for sticking with that and given the perseverance that it takes to set a goal and to continue forward with that. That was your personal choice, and you made it, and you did it, and for that we're very proud of you. When I sat down to do Graham's Eagle Scoutmaster Conference, I think I said, Graham, in what ways do you think you've grown in this experience? And I think I got a little bit of answer that was like, no, not much. I don't think I've grown that much. But I would say I extremely disagreed with you at that point in time, right? Things were frustrating for you on occasion, but now you're able to work through those. And I think part of that has been your decision to continue in this program. And I do think that you've made a lot of good new friends along the way. So I'm very glad you came to us. I'm very glad you stuck with it. And congratulations on completing this fantastic honor. You all join me in congratulations. All right, I believe that Daniel and Atlas are going to come and share a few words at this time.
You can sit down though if you want. All right, well, hi everybody. My name is Daniel.
My name is Atlas.
We are some of Graham's friends that he's made along the way in his scouting journey. I first met Graham when I was in 3rd grade. I was attending a homeschool co-op called Help with him. I didn't really get to know him very well at that point, but I did get to be pretty good friends with him through Venture Crew 240 when I joined that. So that's sort of a more high adventure based scouting program that's a little bit above the normal Boy Scout level.
Well, I joined Venture Crew 240 significantly before Daniel did, so I've known Graham for much longer there.
Okay. But, should we tell them about the time that he defeated a possessed demon bear on the camping trip and then, like, saved the lives of all the Venture Crew members? Okay, cool. What should we talk about then?
Let's talk about the struggles he faced in earning Eagle Scout.
That is a great idea. All right, so, as a young scout, he joined another unit.
What unit was it?
It wasn't 240, so it doesn't matter. We're better. All right, so he joined another Boy Scout unit, and he worked up to the rank of tenderfoot there. After that, he ended up having to leave for a little while, but after that, he joined Troop 240, which is, this one right here, the better one.
After he joined, it only took him 3 years to get all the way from tenderfoot up to Eagle Scout. If you haven't made Eagle Scout, that's pretty fast.
Yeah, I've been in here 6 years and I still haven't made it, so good job, Graham. Yeah, exactly. So, what we want to say is congratulations, Graham. We're very proud of you, and you've put in a lot of hard work, so good job.
We do have a story, actually. So, Graham and I are both on summer camp staff at Camp David Crockett. He says he is. Every summer, at the end of the summer, the camp staff has a big Christmas in July party with a Secret Santa. And for the first 2 years Graham worked on staff, he received graham crackers as his gift.
His name is Graham, and that's what the crackers are called.
I think they get it.
Yeah, okay.
Unfortunately, I got him this year. And I dropped the ball, I'm sorry to tell you.
You got me last year, too.
Did I?
Yeah.
Did I get you graham crackers?
Yeah. You also got me Twilight.
I remember that now, yeah. Yeah, I got him a Twilight. I forgot. Anyway, that's the point. This year, I dropped off from my usual standard and I dropped the ball. I did not give him graham crackers.
No.
And I would like to apologize to you personally for that, Graham.
Thank you.
But I have righted that wrong. If you will come up to the stage, please.
This is what I get for coming all this way. Graham crackers. Thank you. I guess this is all I get. All this work, a box of graham crackers.
The greatest honor there is.
All right, Graham, would you escort your parents, Chip and Angela Faye, forward? On your progress along the Eagle Trail, you did not go it alone. Your fellow patrol and your troop members assisted you greatly. Your friends and those in your community supported you while you completed the service projects that you worked on in the troop and your final project but your parents supported you throughout, and it is at this time that we ask that they join us here. I have the honor of presenting Graham with his Eagle rank today at this Court of Honor on behalf of the Boy Scouts of America. As a small token of the pride in you, it's our honor to present you with your Eagle neckerchief. This is emblematic of Eagle Scouts everywhere to you. Please wear this with pride in the program and with pride in your personal achievements. At this time, I'm going to give that to your father, who will put on your neckerchief. All right, and we're going to ask Graham's mother, Angela Fay, to pin his Eagle Scout badge on his pocket over his heart. All right, and if you've been to our Court of Honors, you know what's next. Give your mom a kiss. Very sweet.
It is my honor to read you a special message sent from the National Office of the Boy Scouts of America. However, before I read this, I wish to call upon anyone present who is an Eagle Scout to come forward. You stand up here next to Graham. This is for the Boy Scouts of America, March 25th, 2024. Dear Graham, congratulations. You're now an Eagle Scout. In completing all the requirements, you've mastered many valuable skills and made the Scout oath and law part of your life. What you've accomplished is impressive. It's also pretty rare. Fewer than 7 out of every 100 Scouts ever achieve this rank. It means you've dedicated yourself, put in the hours, and most important, found ways to benefit your community. Remember that your name now appears on an exclusive list of whose members have excelled in fields from business to government to education. The common trait you all share is leadership. We're counting on you to aim high and continue leading by your service and example. Again, congratulations and best wishes for many more successes. Sincerely, Brad Tilden, National Chair, Roger Crone, President and CEO, and Scott Searles, National Commissioner. Now I will administer the Eagle Scout oath. Repeat after me, please. I affirm my allegiance
I affirm my allegiance
to the 3 promises of the Scout Oath.
to the 3 promises of the Scout Oath.
I thoughtfully recognize
I thoughtfully recognize
and take upon myself
and take upon myself
the obligations and responsibilities of an Eagle Scout.
the responsibilities and obligations of an Eagle Scout.
On my honor,
On my honor,
I will do my best
I will do my best
to make my training an example
to make my training an example,
and my status and my influence
and my status and my influence
count strongly for better scouting
to count strongly for better scouting
and for better citizenship
and for better citizenship
in my troop,
in my troop,
in my community,
in my community,
and in my contacts with other people.
and in my contacts for other people.
To this, I pledge my sacred honor.
To this, I pledge my sacred honor.
Beyond all the requirements for an Eagle Scout, which we've not read them all to you, some of you have heard before, are literally hundreds and hundreds of items to complete. A Scout has to complete merit badges that are required, but some of them choose to work beyond those that are required to do extra merit badges. And Graham did that. For each palm, a Scout has to complete 5 additional merit badges. And they're awarded in increments of 5. So for a total of 15, Graham has earned a bronze, a gold, and a silver palm. The silver is the one that you would be able to wear on your Eagle Scout pin along with your uniform. The others you'll hold on to. It represents the 15. But we are awarding these to Graham today. Congratulations. And at this time, the National Council of Boy Scouts of America hereby recognize Graham Fay as an Eagle Scout of Troop 240. We're going to ask that Mr. Fay present his son with a card and a letter from the National Council. It might actually be his certificate right here.
Graham, because your mother gave birth to you, nurtured you and gave you solace, comforted you and assisted in your development, I ask you to please present her the small eagle pin, an outward symbol of your achievement, which she may wear with pride. Because your father raised you, taught you important lessons, gave you solace, comforted you, and assisted you in your development, I ask you to please present him this pin, an outward symbol of your achievement, which he may wear with pride. And I believe Eagle Scout Graham has a few words to say himself.
Okay. I am by no means a speech giver, so this might not be the best speech you've ever heard. Oh goodness. Okay. I'd like to thank everyone for taking time out of their schedules to be here today to celebrate with me about gaining the highest rank you can in scouting, which is the Eagle rank. This would not have been possible without the help of many people in my life, but I'd like to recognize a few. Some of those I'd like to recognize are my grandparents, Chuck and Paulette Fay, and Joan Howard. If they could come up to the stage, please. I'd like to thank my parents for putting in so much of their time and so much encouragement and many other things which may have gone unheeded through my life. But I still thank them for the immense amount of time that they have put into me to get me here. Let me just get these ready. Now I'd like to say a few words about my grandparents. I'll start off with Chuck and Paulette, or Charles. My grandmother is probably one of the hardest working people I've ever met. Mother of 3 and prolific baker and cook, this amazing woman enabled me to become a better chef and a better baker with her wisdom and years of experience. Now my grandfather, Charles Fay, a life Life Scout and Brotherhood member of the Order of the Arrow, gained a love for camping due to his time spent in a scout troop which his father started in Makita, Iowa. This love of outdoors, along with many other things, were passed down to my father and now to myself. They will approach. I'd like to award them with these pins. Next, I'd like to say a few words about my other grandmother, Joan Howard. My maternal grandmother, Joan Howard. She's probably one of the strongest and most eccentric women I've ever met. In a good way. This is in a good way. She has a love and passion for history, along with her late husband, Cliff Howard, which they showed through living history demonstrations of Abe and Mary Todd Lincoln, which I sadly regret I may not have been able to see many of, but I can still remember those that I have. I would also like to say a few words about Cliff Howard. My late grandfather, Cliff Howard, a teacher and longtime scout leader, he has been awarded the Silver Beaver Award for his excellence as a scout leader. And while I regret that I was not able to know him for long, I've always heard stories about him and his endless love for his family and grandchildren that have helped me remember him. I'd like to present this grandparent pin to Joan Howard. If you'd like to, there are a few mementos of him set up on the table over there if you'd like to look at them. I thank you for coming here today. You may have a seat. I'd like to award some of the mentors that stand out in my life by handing them the aptly named mentor pin. If these people could come up to the stage at this time, please. Gloria and Ezekiel Wells, Selena Hallbrook, Keith Lanham, and Heather Coonley. I'll start off with Gloria and Ezekiel Wells, two wonderful people whom without I would not be standing here today. Their kind offer one day to join into their Ben Bones Venture Crew 240 relit the spark I had for scouting, along with offering me chances to have amazing experiences. I'd like to award them these mentor pins. Ezekiel came down with a fever. He was unable to be here today. Next, I'll do Miss Selena Holbrook and Mr. Keith Lanham, the two scout masters that really helped me come back into scouting, and by far two of my favorites, and drive me towards the point I've reached today. Without their guidance and support throughout the past 3 years, I would have not have been able to make it this far. Next, I'd like to award Miss Heather Coonley, a teacher, mentor, and incredibly patient woman, whom without, I'm saying that again, I'm not great at writing speeches, I would not have been able to make it through my elementary and early high school years without due to her constant belief that I could achieve something great in life, a belief which is proven today with my awarding of the highest honor a Scout can receive. I have one more mentor pin, one that I sadly cannot give out today, but I'll read it out anyway. Even though he could not make it here, I would also like to award a mentor pin to Mr. Dale Douthit, my first and only employer so far, a man that I keep hearing greater and greater things about. Dale gave me a position as a camp staffer 3 years ago, an opportunity that has allowed me to mature and develop myself as a person, along with innumerable chances to meet new and wonderful people. You may be seated. I don't really have a closing. So I'll say once again, thank you everyone for being here, and I'll let my uncle take the rest.
Don't go anywhere just yet. For those of you who don't know, I'm Angela's brother, and I earned my Eagle Scout back in 1986, so a year or two ago before you. But I do want to say congratulations, because you did surpass me in one area. I only got 2 palms, and Graham got 3, so congratulations.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Now, if you all would please rise on behalf of the National Court of Honor of the Boy Scouts of America. I hereby declare this Court of Honor closed and join with all assembled in greeting new Eagle Scout Graham Howard Fay. Please stay for some refreshments, and please remain standing while we retire the colors.
Color guard can come back up to the front, please. Color guard, retrieve the colors. Return to post.
And some good, yummy food.
That way you can see perfect. Fine.
Oh, I didn't see those over there. I guess I'll wait till Matt is ready.
Yeah, I was thinking fall fellowship.
My mother wanted a bowl or something, so. What's this?
Nice.
Oh, it's like a hot chocolate maker.
You can try that out later.
Tamper sticker's still on, so it's not a decoy box. And a shadow box.
Oh.
I could put my playbill in this. Or I could put something else in there. I don't really have anything.
Maybe eagle stuff?
Maybe. Although most of it I would wear with my uniform.
It's like that.
Your certificate or what?
It's like
Oh,
that.
yeah,
There's a
my,
table full of stuff.
It's like the triangle.
I don't know.
I could put this in there.
Yeah.
It just
fold it up.
condense.
That's what it seems like to me, but I don't know.
So
I
that's.
think you're gonna find that you have a lot of things. You could make a collage.
You can't put that in there.
No, a smaller collage. And then you just like cut out half your face,
The three-dimensional.
like stick it onto another half your
three-dimensional
face,
thing
be all
that you said.
artistic.
Congrats, Graham.
Look at it. Don't take us
Well,
long.
congratulations.
With everybody helping, and then you get to see.
No. Do not move my food, please. Thank you.
Because we're behind the 8 ball.
What?
So because we're behind the 8 ball, we just threw it on to one kid.
It's a little hard to find Eagle Scout cards.
Yeah.
Congrats, Eagle Scout. It's not really something that happens often.
Congrats.
This one is
Congrats.
really heavy. Let's see what's in here.
Lego Shiroi.
Ooh, it's a box and a t-shirt.
More Shiroi. I am the Eagle Scout.
Miss
Incredible.
Gloria.
I love it.
Heidi wins.
That's a class B, don't you think?
More Shiroi.
And I get Shirwan.
Can I have that one?
How did you find this thing?
And a scout, it's gotta be a uniform.
This is from like North Carolina, so it's really hard to find
You
it.
can buy it in Kroger.
I was in North Carolina, but
See,
I.
Mom, we should have been going to
I was not there long.
Kroger.
Yeah.
Not Food City.
Kroger here, but you know, it's only in Virginia.
Well, I know it's hard to make it there.
So far
Okay,
away.
Graham the Eagle Scout.
That's from them.
It's from someone.
That's from
Oh, good.
It's a bunch of congrats.
Congrats.
Yes, congrats.
Congrats, congrats, congrats.
See Palico
Times
signed
1,000. Ouch.
Dude.
Put on the happy hat.
Falco signed that personally.
You
I
signed
can
it.
tell. Should have gotten
Palico.
like
Falco signed it.
some like
You signed it for
safe,
Palico.
some like
No,
safe ink.
That was way earlier.
How's
than
that,
that. I
dude?
signed it for myself.
Might be air. It's super light.
I love air.
Alexa, what if it's
Palico
like
also
Alexa
wrapped
said? What if it's
Palico
Alexa
does a
said?
good wrapping job.
Maybe it's Texas Air.
What?
I think it's all out now. The box is sealed.
Well, it has to diffuse. It was
Has to just.
isolated.
Oh, oh wow.
What is it?
Okay.
It's a
That's cool.
That's
Well, that's
outstanding.
cool.
Ram face.
Eagle Scout. That's
Wait, you
cool.
should put that off the wall, man.
So nobody else needs. They got a special visit. No, we're being silly. We're just being silly.
This one's also heavy. Feels like a book.
What if it's this book?
Feels joy of cooking.
Yes.
A more recent edition than the one we have, I think.
I was correct. It is a book. It's a book of cooking.
An alternate title considered was The Joy of Carrying This in Your Backpack.
Oh no.
It felt less joyous.
But now you can mark it
I
up
got
the way you want
a
it.
Sharpie pen.
Those are useful.
Yes.
Mechanical pencils, paper. Oh. A plastic sheet, plastic cover, a day planner, or a notebook actually. It's a planner notebook, yeah. Day planner notebook thing, and more mechanical pencils. No, those are regular pencils. Okay, it's hard to tell.
They're penciling.
They're mechanical.
They're regular pens. And a binder. I have mini binder.
Now you're ready, need to go to some college classes or something.
Oh, yeah.
If only he knew a college professor somewhere.
That guy.
You're expected to use those.
I wonder what that one is.
I would
Legos?
assume so.
You definitely don't know.
Lego.
I'm gonna take this off.
We'll
I can't
change
now,
it to the other one.
All the faster you want.
Well, people here so start getting cleaned up. Oh yeah, right. I saw that in the car
I got
yesterday.
That's illegal.
A puzzle.
We're supposed
Night
to
Reef
close your eyes.
1000 part puzzle.
I didn't
Yeah,
tell
there you go.
anyone.
I like it.
That one's
I didn't tell anyone about that.
Start it when we get home. Oh, I didn't see this
all
one.
sky.
Hidden there.
Well, that's not that. So that's two.
Maybe it was 2,000.
We can just leave the people downstairs. Just leave them down there. Another load. Hi.
I'd like a bunch of little small, please. Stage lighting, the technician's got. Oh, very cool. Second edition.
So you can get that right before you start class.
I know it. I know it's more books. It's books and books and books and books and books.
It's already
Both on food and cooking, science and world of the kitchen. Give you your five.
It's another book. No, it's just books. Oh, theory.
No, it's a fool's theory. Theory, that's your favorite one?
No, I just have math class. You could do theory.
I like the keyring. Personally, I think it's a little old, but I like the keyring. I wouldn't use it. Give it to my dad.
Maybe that's you have a
I already have one.